He starts in F.
Sorry, F. And then we go.
Oh, gosh.
Cheryl, wait a second.
Is there one more song?
Yeah. This is the opener. Sorry.
From the day we arrive on the planet and blinking step into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do that can ever be done. Some say eat or be eaten, and some say live and let live. But all are agreed as they join the stampede, you should never take more than you give. It's a circle of life, and it moves us all to despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. Oh, in the circle of life. Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars, and some of us sail without troubles, and some have to live with the scars. There's but too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. With the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on this endless round. Circle of life, it's a wheel of fortune, it's a leap of faith, it's a band of hope. Do we find our place on a path unwinding? Oh, it's a circle, the circle of life. It's a wheel of fortune, it's a leap of faith, it's a band of hope, till we find our place on the path unwinding. Oh yeah, in the circle of life, on the path unwinding. Oh yeah, in the circle of life.
Okay, now. Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Gosh, the last time I saw you was a year ago. Anyway. Happy 2020, the year of clear vision, the year of, our theme is living consciously, being the change. How's that? Living consciously, being the change. Are we on board? Sound good? Okay. And I probably need a little more on that. Okay, that's great. Okay, that's great. Well, let's give Namaste some love this morning. Thank you. And our AV team, and our greeters and ushers, and hospitality, and everyone that's here, and our prayer chaplains, thank you so much for being here this morning for our wonderful annual White Stone ceremony and letter writing ritual. So let's take a deep breath, if you would please, and just gently close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And let's just officially begin our time together in prayer. So as we take a deep conscious breath, we are signaling to our body that we're here to settle in and allow the chair beneath us to fully support us. As we let go and we open our mind and we open our heart to the blessing of being here today in spiritual community, here in this beautiful sanctuary, on this beautiful campus at Unity of Gaithersburg. So happy New Year, everyone. May this year be a year where we do live consciously, knowing the truth of what we are, living into the new name that calls forth itself today, so that we can leave this time and this space being the change we want to see in the world. The world is calling. So we take a deep breath once again into our hearts, setting the intention to be blessed and to be a blessing. And so it is. Amen. Amen. So, is anyone with us this morning for the very first time? If you are, please raise your hand nice and tall, and the ushers will come and give you a welcome packet. And on the front of that welcome packet is a card. And if you just give us your email, we'll add it so you can receive our Friday afternoon online newsletter. All right, well, let's stand and sing a song together. Let's take a moment and greet our neighbor, offer a handshake, and ask for a hug. Please make your way back to your seats and let's continue singing. Please be seated.
Thank you. Namaste, and thank you all for lending your voices. Good morning. I am Brett Savage. Hey. And I am pleased to share this week's Transformational Opportunities which are some detailed here in your bulletin if you're here, and also in our community newsletter, which comes out on Fridays. You can receive next week's edition by sharing your email with us. Before going on, please take time now to silence your phones. Thank you. What a joy it is to continuously support our spiritual community's unfolding and sacred presence in our lives. Today is the last day that our sanctuary Christmas tree will be decorated with envelopes marked with a specific dollar amount for the general fund or the campus rejuvenation fund. And it's been a beautiful addition throughout this month here during this holiday season. As you feel led to support, simply choose an envelope, fill the envelope you've chosen with a dollar amount indicated on the front, and then place the envelope in the silver box next to the tree. For example, here's an envelope, it's filled out, sealed, and the box is right here. And it's going to be here, this is the last Sunday, so after service, I welcome you to discern what you can support here from the tree and put it in the box. We're going to have the box up here. So instructions are included on the envelope how you can donate with a credit card if you would like. And you can also participate online at unityofgaithersburg.org. And we thank you so much for your generous hearts expressing to us this holiday season. Our community is blessed by this abundance that will expand our service reach. And for many years here at Christmas time, former member of Unity of Gaithersburg, Charlie Stinnett, has donated a beautiful Afghan, which some of you have noticed, to our spiritual community with the intention to bless and uplift us financially. Each year, this Afghan is raffled and a very blessed individual gets to take it home, and that's happening today. So the raffle is going to happen right now. Edie is here with the Afghan. A drum roll, and I get to choose the winner. Who's been good to me this year? Who's been good to me? All right, do I have one? Peter Adams. Peter's been very good to me. Yay. Peter's one of the 3 people that hugged me during the meet and greet, so that was luck right there. Peter, one of the 3 people that hugged me. Remember that next time. Okay. This Saturday, January 11th, let's come together once again to pack up our lovely Christmas decorations. Until next year, we're meeting in the sanctuary at 10 a.m. So please sign up in the back of the sanctuary to be part of this team. Many hands make light the task, so thank you for joining us. That's Saturday, 10 a.m. here in the sanctuary. And mark your calendar for our annual 12 Powers Plus One service coming up next Sunday. You will discern what specific attribute of your divine nature is being called forth to support you in 2020. What an inspiring way to bring in the new year here at Unity of Gaithersburg. We look forward to sharing this special service with you and your dear ones. And now, let's center ourselves as we reflect together on today's daily word. Our focus, fresh start. Our affirmation, I behold and delight in a fresh start. 2020 stretches before me like a blank canvas. What kind of life will I paint this year? I choose the brushes of service and relationship, those that feel most natural and meaningful for me. I select colors that stir my soul as I prepare to paint a new picture of my life. What palette best reflects my spirit and intentions? What new name is bubbling forth to match this fresh and color-filled vision? I pause and turn within to discern my intention and the name that is calling to me. Aware of my direction, My creativity comes alive and flows freely. With clarity and focus, I paint each day with vibrancy and openness. I claim my new name that declares the ways my divine nature is expressing. I behold and delight in the fresh start that is available to me each day and every moment of this new year. And from Exodus 12:2, this month shall mark for you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the year for you. And now let us prepare for meditation by singing All Is Well.
As I close my eyes and the world disappears, I can feel my breath rising more. There's a light inside that dispels all my fears, and I feel gentle
So let us once again take a deep, restoring breath and follow that deep breath with 2 more deep, conscious breaths. And just begin now to follow the movement of the breath as you're breathing naturally, noticing the flow in and the flow out. Just notice as the air enters your body through your nostrils, as your chest and belly expands, and as you exhale, how the belly falls, the chest falls, and the air moves out. Just follow that process right now. And then begin to focus the breath, moving in and out of your physical heart space. Just focus the inhale into your heart and the exhale flowing out of your heart. And if busy thoughts start to clutter, then take your attention away. Just gently, with love and compassion, bring your focus back to the breath, moving in and out of your heart space. just continue breathing into your heart space. This is a meditation for openness and preparation to allow the infinite wisdom we are to have space to move and inform our thoughts. So let us just spend this time in stillness and reflection, just continuing to breathe, allowing our attention to be in this present moment. Just breathing in and out of our heart space, opening our heart, calming our mind, preparing. And let us move now into a time of silence where we continue to simply breathe, bringing our awareness, our focus and attention to this moment, breathing in and out of our hearts of love in the silence. So I invite you to take a deep breath and silently affirm, I am open, I am ready, I am available to the infinite wisdom I am. I am open, I am ready, I am available to the infinite wisdom I am. So just invite you to once again take a deep breath into your heart, grounding that intention in love. All is so well. so it is. Amen.
Like to keep my searchlight on. I'm open to the day, and I wanna catch what's going on. I believe something's underway. The soul is longing for a chance to feel a love that heals, and you never know what you're gonna find today. Well, I know what I am looking for. A sweet connection to be made. Over time, I seem to find it more and more, and I'm becoming less afraid. I look into your eyes, and slowly we both recognize it. You never know the love you're gonna find today. It's like the universe is gathering us all. Can't you hear the call to love? Bringing everybody home. Oh, I'm noticing a change of heart, and things aren't always what they seem. And I'm happy just to play my part. We're waking from a dream. We got a brighter path to walk along. Help me sing this song, 'cause you never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, you never know. It happens all the time that you never know the love you're gonna find today.
Well, often when I do a ritual, I don't prepare a joke, but there's someone on the music team that has a joke that he would like to share this morning.
Okay, are you ready for it? A guitar and a ukulele were standing next to one another. And the guitar looked down at the ukulele and said, "Uke, I am your father."
Yeah, we are a Star Wars community, aren't we? So turn to your neighbor and say, I say yes to expressing my true nature. I say yes to expressing my true nature. Yes, you do. Well, good, you're ready. Well, today's another one of our special services, which I love, and I think a lot of you love. It's our annual Whitestone ceremony. And what I want to bring your attention to is, first of all, does everyone have a stone? Does everyone have a stone? And everyone has a piece, an envelope, and a half sheet of paper. If you don't, just raise your hands, and the ushers will come and support you right now. Okay, so what do we need over here? Do we need both? Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I wanted to let you know, because I think this is a sweet little tidbit about these white stones. These white stones, it's stone from Jerusalem. So there's like kind of a special energy, I think, in that. So we have this white stone ceremony to support us to begin the year, just saying yes to our true nature. Isn't there something about a new year that just has us just want to step into something new, a new perspective, a new expression. So, and if you know me at all as a minister, my passion is that we get what we are, that we get the truth of our true nature. Because what I get is that if we all got that, the world would be a really different place. So I love this ritual because what it reveals to us is how beautiful our infinite nature is and our infinite wisdom. And so it expands our knowing of what we are. And so what's going to happen today is you will tune into the frequency of your infinite wisdom, and a new name is going to be revealed to you. And saying yes to this new name is answering that inner pull and nudge to express what is uniquely and powerfully and beautifully what we are. It's a divine idea in your being that wants to express you. How's that sound? Sound good, right? Okay. So my question is, what has your inner wisdom been nudging you to know and express? And you know how it shows up. Just a desire to do things differently, to see things differently. So, what divine ideas have surfaced in your awareness for you to explore? Every one of us, is a spiritual, divine, whole, magnificent being. And so, this name is our divine nature just seeking to express in the outer world. And so in metaphysics, I always like to talk about this at this ceremony because I like to talk about the metaphysical definition of what a name really is. In Unity, we talk about the name of something being its nature. So in biblical times, a name was a very sacred thing. Name changes in the Bible are considered to be profound, symbolic shifts in consciousness. So if you know the story in the Hebrew Bible of Abraham and Sarah, so Abram's name became Abraham, Sarai's name became Sarah, as they evolved and expanded in their understanding and awareness of who they were and what their purpose was, what was theirs to do. And in the New Testament, before Paul was the Apostle Paul, the story says that his name was Saul. And remember, Saul was a Pharisee. He was a strict adherent to Jewish law, and he was capturing and killing Christians. Saul, remember, had a conversion experience on the road to Tarsus. Remember that story? In which he deeply transformed and realized that he would follow the message of Jesus the Christ, and went on to answer his calling, his purpose to create Christian churches throughout the world. So it is then that he became known as Paul. Metaphysically, the name Saul meant personal will. The name Paul meant made small, restrained, little. See, upon his transformation, his personal will became small to the full expression of who he was as a divine being. His character, his way of being transformed from personal will to more enlightened will. His name change was indicative of the shift in consciousness that occurred in him. His new name reflected a new understanding, a new direction, a new vision that he held. So, what is alive in you right now? What is the new vision that you are seeing in your mind's eye that's possibly calling you up to be and express in a new way? So the ceremony we will experience today is based on the scripture from Revelation, chapter 2, verse 17, that says this: "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." See, back in the times of Jesus, when someone served a sentence in prison or was in bondage in any way, upon their release, they were given a white stone to signify that they had completed their obligation and were now free. The color white represented in this context a clearing. A white stone represented a clean slate, a blank canvas on which those who had escaped bondage, who had conquered the prison of the past, could claim a new way of life, a new way of being that represented their freedom and a deeper understanding of the truth of who they were. So what within you is wanting to express more fully to know your inherent freedom? To freely express and claim all that you are, all that you imagine yourself to be. And if you were here last week, you had the opportunity in a ritual to release the past, to release what no longer serves you. And from that releasing, it's much easier, I think, for us to step into I just feel so free. I am open and receptive to being and expressing something new. And that newness is what we're claiming today on our white stone. And only you know your new name. Only you can claim it. Our inner calling isn't decided for us by anyone else. Our divinity will be expressed fully and boldly this year through a new name that is only yours. And this new name, this new nature that we claim today will support us in what is uniquely ours to do, be, and express in 2020 and beyond. The vision, the greatest vision of the greatest version we've ever held for ourselves. So in this white stone ceremony, what we are doing is turning within, and we are listening to our inner wisdom, allowing it to open us to a new name, a new way of being and expressing that is ours to embrace and express. So let's do it now. So as Jim accompanies some beautiful music that will bring us back into our heart space, let's just take a deep breath. And I just invite you to take your white stone in your hand and just hold your white stone. And once again, like we did in meditation, just take a deep restoring breath and just breathe into your heart space. And just notice if your mind wants to try and figure out what the new name is, and oh my gosh, I think it's this, or that might be this or that. Just breathe into those thoughts, center them into your heart, and just allow yourself to be fully available and open and present to this moment. And once again, possibly affirm, I am open, I am ready, and I am available to the infinite wisdom I am, right here and right now. I am open, I am ready and available to the infinite wisdom I am, right here and right now. And as you breathe into your beautiful heart, just feel the divine love that lives there and allow that love to completely enfold and embrace you, and just know that you're so safe in this space. As you open your heart and your mind, you are safe and secure here. So as you breathe into your heart space, just open up to a new name, to a new revelation. What is seeking to express you? And as you hold the white stone in your hand, see it in your mind's eye as a symbol of a new life, just a deeper freedom and expression. It's a clean slate. It's a blank canvas, truly like every moment is. We just allow this white stone to mirror that knowing of freedom. We are inherently free. And just see it as a symbol of infinite possibility. So what aspect of your divine nature is being called to express in this new year? Is it one of the 12+1 powers that include love, strength, wisdom, imagination, zeal, joy, illumination? So as you hold the white stone in your hand, begin to reflect upon a new name and just allow it to flow forth easily. You don't have to try and force anything. Perhaps there's a new vocation, a new direction, a new title, or a new talent that's pressing out to express you. Just give yourself permission to know that you have a new way of being, a new name to claim today. And so as something bubbles up for you, just take your pencil and just write it on your white stone. And the thing is, I'd invite you to go with it. It might not make sense to you right now, but just go with it. And just trust that you're going to know what it means in time. Just allow your infinite wisdom to flow forth right now and just write whatever flows into your awareness onto your stone. trust your wisdom. Other examples might be grateful, abundance, wholeness, infinite. Whatever is your new name, allow it to come to you. It could be an image. So if it's an image, just put that image on your stone. And as a name comes to you, I just invite you just to stay still and quiet and focused inwardly and allow a deeper understanding to possibly unfold of what this name means to you right now. And if nothing is coming to you right now, it's so fine. It will come. And as we receive our new name, we give thanks. We allow a thankfulness to flow from us as we embrace it. Because along with embracing our new name comes the power and the wisdom to achieve our heart's desire to live into this vision that has come to our mind's eye. And what you can do as you write it on with pencil, you can go home and maybe put a permanent marker to it if you want to do that. So this is your new name, and I just invite you to claim it and love it and embrace it, again, whether it makes sense to you or not. And I invite you to carry this stone with you as a reminder of what you're bringing forth, of the yes that you are saying in 2020 and beyond. And keep it, if you don't want to keep it on your actual person, keep it in a very conspicuous place, like in your car dashboard or in your change purse or your pocket, so that you can pull it out and go, oh yeah. We remember our yes. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to move into the next piece of our white stone ceremony. And you have a half sheet of paper. And so what I invite you to do is just to stay really present in this energy of your new name and allow your new name to write a letter to you. So if your new name is Dear Joyful Light, that's what your letter would say. Dear Joyful Light. Da, 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 da. Just allow your new name to write a letter to you. What is your new name calling forth from you, with you? What does your new name have to say to you? What is yours to do and be as you express this new name? And after you complete your letter, just place it in the small envelope that was given to you and write your name and address, please clearly and legibly, on the outside of the envelope as the delivery and the return address. And then just seal it, and during the offering, the ushers will come and collect it in a separate basket. And just know that this letter will be collected and it will be sent to you at the perfect time in 2020. Alrighty, so take a deep breath. I'm excited for you. A new name, a new way of being. So let's affirm together. I say yes to expressing my true magnificence fully and boldly. Bless you.
Thank you, Reverend Cheryl. Yeah, how about some applause? Yeah. Thank you for leading us through that lovely Whitestone ceremony, ritual. And now, this is our time to give from our unlimited abundance and open hearts. As you prepare to place your tithe or consistent giving card in the offering bag or give online as you join us via YouTube, here is some prosperity wisdom from The Answer Is You by Michael Beckwith. Genuine abundance comes from within, from the interior of our being. The what of us, which is called by many names such as life force, God, Brahma, spirit, love, intelligence, it is not about our becoming something. It is about discovering, accepting, and expressing what is already true of us. Let us now affirm our offering blessing together. Divine love, I am, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am so grateful. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brother, to you, this might sound strange, and you probably think I'm crazy and I've lost my mind. Okay, I'm amazing, I'm incredible, I'm a miracle, a dream come true. I'm marvelous and I'm beautiful. Guess what? And so are you. People, it's becoming clear. I can feel it down in my soul. and you or me. Uh-oh. And I'm grateful for the simple things that we take for granted every day. I can walk and talk, I can use my mind, okay. I'm amazing, I'm incredible, I'm a miracle, a dream come true. I'm marvelous, I'm beautiful. Guess what? And so are you. That don't mean we're better than anyone or anything. It's a call to come together and accept responsibility and be
amazing, be incredible, be a miracle, a dream come true. I'm marvelous, I'm beautiful. Guess what? And so are you. Guess what? And so are you. That's right. So are you.
Let's stand and sing in our youth. I've got you, I've got me.
Got us, coming together. I got you, I got me. I got us, all coming together. One heart, one mind, one love, coming together.
Please be seated.
Thank you. So we also had our white stone ceremony today, and they are welcoming in their new word, their new name, and what is theirs to do in the new year.
I am peace. I am artist. I am artistic. Love. I am tremendous. I am loving.
Let's stand and bless these loving, tremendous, amazing students. Together.
Happy New Year. Have a blessed week being your new name. See you next week.